Okay, so there's another way to look at these guys. Instead of treating R as always the root parent, you could look at it as, say, fourth is not the fourth, but it becomes a relative root, and in that case you've got a G-shaped fourth there, but you're staying in the cage there, and therefore if 4 is the root, then it is the G note, and G is the fifth. So there's a little swip swap there that occurs. Well, we'll get to that. Yeah, we just touched on it now, but we'll get to it. So let's move ahead in charts now. We know that we have the pattern stack here, and before we do that, I'm just gonna do one more quick little warp over. So we're going to have this for the benefit of the people who don't know what's going on and how we get to the next level that I'm going to show you. So here's a warp over here to the G, but it also creates a D shape, and it also creates a C shape, which is 3, 4, 5. Remember that from our diagram down here, where the C shape is 3, 4, 5. Now remember, in Tri-Note, it's a position on the left, the position in the center, and the position on the right. The 3 notes share the same box in the pattern. So C would be the designator, the string shape for the rightmost position, 3, 4, 5, and there's C, 3, 4, 5 in regular, 1 note per box. Okay, and G would be 6, 7 root. There's the G in the first position, and that's the spacer, but it's a label, and that's your G in the first, right there, the spacer between the two, defining string notes. So it's string pattern G there, and D is also there, 2, 3, 4 in the center, 2, 3, 4. So that's how that works. So reading this easily, we've essentially created here a D shape, a G shape rather. We've created a G shape cage, 6 to root, but you know, it looks like for the 2 to the 4 we've created a D shape, and for the 3, 4, 5 we've created a C shape there. So that's also a C shape, but it's a C shape fifth, right? Kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure about that, but anyway, we've created the major G shape for the box. That's how we get these boxes. Now let's advance from there. Okay, so the next level is where we created this D major here, this G major here, but we still have the 3 strings there. Okay, so just for the first position here, we have a G-shaped root, which is 6, 7 root, defined by the G. We have a C-shaped fourth. Okay, so that's the second position. C shape is going to be, let's find that C-shaped fourth now. Okay, so that's the first position rather. It's still in the first position, so it's root 4, 6. Okay, and then root 4, 6 again. Does everybody see that? Root 4, 6. Root 4, 6 in the first position, in the second position there. In the third position, it's a D shape 5. Okay, so let's just skip to the easy D shape. 2, 5, 7. Remember, 5 is, now 2, 5, 7 is a second inversion fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 is the D, 5 is the G, 7 is the B in key of C. So There's the D shape right there. Okay, and then we would go to the next box over with a D-shaped root. It gets a little complicated. Now we have a D-shaped root here. Second box, 5, root, and 3, right there. 5, root 3. Second inversion, D-shaped root. Okay, then we have a G-shaped fourth. So we're in the middle again. We have a G-shaped fourth. 4, 6, root. Okay, 4, 6, root. That's our fourth. Then we have an A-shaped fifth. Okay, let's get to that A shape here, which is on the right, and it should be right about here. 2, 5, 7. That's a little hard to see. 2, 5, 7. Right there. Not a very easy to see color either. Okay, and that's your A-shaped fifth right there. And you know it starts on the 2, and 2 is the fifth of the fifth. So that's how that works. These bottles make great water bottles, because we practically have a drought going on, but we finally got some thunderstorms, but they're not bringing us the rain. In any case, so we warp over our 5 groups, our 5 6-string groups, and then once they're warped over and we select those 6 strings, we've got 3 to 3 in the C box, forms the C box. 7 to 7 forms that E box we were talking about. Okay. 5 to 5 over here forms the A cage, and this would be the fret nut for the key of A. D is 2 to 2, fret nut for the key of D. The D would be root here, 5, root 3. There's your D shape. Is in this case is right here, D root. I put all 3 of them up here, but D is certainly the first shape that we're dealing with here. So it's D, A, G is the string shapes, but in actuality it's D, G, A. The fourth of D is A. So that fourth would be the middle position. That fourth would take a G shape. So in the D, we would have 6 root, and look at that right up here. There's our third. That's not part of the D arpeggio, but that's our G shaped fourth. 6 root, and way over here, yes, these notes mean something over here. Okay, so that's shape fitting. Where did it fit in this situation? Where did it fit in? With that capo there, you can't get that G shape with that capo or that fret nut there. You know, you'd have to get that 3 somewhere else. You'd have to get that 3 somewhere else. So that would have to be another 3. 2 would be over here somewhere, off the grid, off the map there. Okay, so that's how we make the 5 cages. Now we talk about the minors. So the modal rule with cage, what is cage? C, A, G, E, D. C, A, G, E, D. Cage backwards, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C. Okay, so when we go up the modal scale, if we want to start on the caged, Okay, want to start?